A Wayne County man was expecting one replacement credit card. What he received by mail instead is one of the most bizarre potential fraud cases we've seen. And Help Me Hank is getting answers. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Christy McDonald in for Kimberly Gill.
I'm Devin Skillian. A local Bank of America customer concerned about potential fraud ends up in the middle of a possible scheme involving his account number and dozens of different names. It's a wild one. Consumer investigator Help Me Hank, now in touch with Bank of America. Hank Winchester live now with what they're saying. Hank?
And Devin, a wild one is right. I mean, we've all been there, right? You have an issue with your card, so you call the bank. You cancel it, they send you a new one. That's what happened in this case. He got a new card. But then take a look. He also got every one of these cards from Bank of America in the mail. They all have the same account number on the card, but every single card issued to a different person.
And then it turned into kind of a game. I was like, oh, well, what are all these different names? There's some interesting names.
Brandon Katona couldn't believe it. What started as a possible fraud case tied to his Bank of America card turned into a mystery and an even bigger possible security concern.
I was absolutely concerned. I didn't want to touch anything that had to do with that credit card.
Brandon asked Bank of America for a new card. One arrived, but so did more than 25 others, all with the same numbers, but each card tied to a different name.
It was my credit card number and everything, but there were 26 different ones, all different names.
Brandon immediately reached out to Bank of America. He thought that issue had been taken care of. But then recently, these what appear to be imposter letters from Bank of America arriving, asking about adding names to that account. I started investigating and reached out to Bank of America. I was told they've never seen anything like this before. Work was getting underway this afternoon to resolve this issue once and for all, and most importantly, to protect Brandon's ID.
Back out here live. I mean, this is a strange one, right? So we did have conversations with the Bank of America today. They do believe that this is an isolated incident. They're not exactly sure how this all played out, but they say that customer safety and security a key priority. They are working with Brandon now to make sure these accounts are locked down. We're live here tonight. Hank Winchester, Help Me Hank, back to you.
You've got quite a deck there in front of you. So unique case here, Hank, very unique. But what should somebody do if this happens?
Yeah, and Devin, you know, it doesn't have to be a situation like this one. I've told people before, I think one of the smartest things everybody can do is lock their credit down. Contact TransUnion, Equifax, all the security, all the credit reporting agencies. You can do it for free or pay a small fee, and it makes it impossible for these hackers to get your credit and steal your ID.
Really important step. Exactly right. All right, Hank.